Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the digital marketing webinar by Promote Sales. This is Natik here. I'm just here introducing to. We have been from UK. Nalits has been doing a lot of work with its clients for last 15 years, primarily on digital marketing and technology solutions. We have partnered with Promote Sales from Indore, and Promote Sales has been primarily focused on marketing field for last 9 years, and they've been working with us from last 1 year on digital marketing for a lot of our UK and global clients. So this webinar is primarily focused on digital marketing and also how you can take your business with the changes which are happening in the COVID world um, into digital marketing era, and how you can actually gain a lot more business. So I'll introduce Veenal, who is the co-founder of Promote Sales, and she has been running digital marketing for us and for her own business. So over to you, Veenal, to get started.
Thank you, Natik. Good evening, everyone. This is Veenal and from Promote Sales. Today, I'm going to talk about digital marketing and how it is going to help you in this pandemic, especially the small businesses. So when we talk about this pandemic, as we have, it's been more than 6 months that everyone is suffering from such a phase that no one ever expected. It's not only about one person, one country, or the state. It's all about the whole world, that everything has been come to a halt. There is so much pain inside the people, physically, emotionally, especially financially. लोगों की jobs चली गई हैं, businesses अप जाने की बजाय दे आर डूइंग गोइंग डाउन. बेसिकली जो स्मॉल बिजनेसेस हैं, जिन्होंने अपनी बिजनेस के लिए स्ट्रेटजीज बनाई होंगी अपने बिजनेस को नेक्स्ट लेवल पे ले जाने के लिए, दे आर नॉट गोइंग ऑन दी नेक्स्ट लेवल, दे आर कमिंग डाउन टू द इनिशियल लेवल. So basically they are not aware much about how they can take their business on take their business online through digital marketing. So today we are just going to discuss the basic key factors for digital marketing and how they are going to help their business. So when we come on digital marketing, when we talk about the importance of digital marketing, अगर हम importance नहीं देखते हुए सिर्फ ये देखेंगे that how much time we spend online. If we calculate the time we spend online, it's not just like spending time on social media, but otherwise also. Like maybe you're looking for a place for dinner, or maybe you're looking for any of the classes, or like booking the tickets for the event. So you always use online space to execute this task. So if we talk about a normal person like a customer who is spending online time on social media, तो वो अपने पूरे दिन भर के टाइम में से 33% of his time he spend on social media. सो बेसिकली अगर हम देखते हैं कि वो अपना 33% टाइम सोशल मीडिया पे स्पेंड कर रहा है, वो हो सकता है 16 to 15% टाइम टीवी स्ट्रीमिंग पे स्पेंड करता है, म्यूजिक स्ट्रीमिंग पे स्पेंड करता है, ऑनलाइन न्यूज़पेपर रीड करने में स्पेंड करता है. So if people are so much relying on online space, why don't we take our business online too? So this is something which we need to understand कि अगर business हम online लेकर आते हैं, then what are the benefits which we will get by bringing our business online? Now, if we talk about bringing the business online, so bringing the business online is not only one thing which we need to do. We need to understand कि हम हमारे business को अगर online लेकर आते हैं, अगर हमारा target audience online search कर रहा है, and if they find our business, then they come and read about our business. So it can give a negative impact also if your business account is not properly optimized. If your social media platform doesn't talk about your business, what you are doing. So basically you need to understand that also कि अगर आप already digital marketing कर रहे हो and your brand is not recognized by the target audience, then maybe whatever you're doing, it's not doing in a correct way, it's all going into the vain. Because अगर आप अपना effort लगा रहे हो, तो it should come in the form of new leads, maybe conversions, maybe downloads, maybe subscriber, depending upon the product which you are running. अगर आप कोई YouTube channel promote कर रहे हो, तो you should get subscribers. अगर आप कोई campaign run कर रहे हो, then you should get new leads. So it totally depends how you're doing how you're doing your campaigns online. Now we moving on to the अगर हम इसे points में discuss करते हैं, then the first point which we come for the digital marketing is we get high rate conversion rates. So when we talk about high rate conversion rates, that means आप online conversions हमें किस way में मिलता है? As we understand, lead subscribers या traffic के way में हमें online conversions मिलता है. So we can do digital marketing by using digital tools like email marketing, SEO, which is a very common term, you might have heard about it, search engine optimization, then SMM, SEM. So these are some digital tools which you can use by getting high rate conversions, which is not possible when you're going for a traditional marketing. The second point when we talk about digital marketing is interacting with your target audience. Now, when we come to digital marketing, here you get the opportunity to interact with the target audience. Like suppose if you're selling a luxury product or maybe a product which you wanted to show your audience and it is not going to a correct audience. अगर हम luxury product sell कर रहे हैं और वो किसी ऐसे इंसान के पास में वो information जा रही है who is not interested to buy that particular product, who cannot afford that product, that means you are doing a wrong way of digital marketing. So you need to understand that whether you're using precise demographics, whether you're using precise tools to run your campaigns. So here on digital, while doing digital marketing you can interact with the target audience, so you need to understand कि आप उसको precise way में कर रहे हैं या नहीं कर रहे हैं. So this is something which will help the small business owners to reach out to their target audience. The third thing when we talk about digital marketing is building your brand reputation. Now when we talk about brand reputation, your brand is reputed not only because of the quality of your product, although maybe you are selling a good quality product and you are not providing good services to your clients. I'm not talking about the services which we provide before selling our product. I'm talking about the services which we provide after selling the product. So you need to understand whether you're giving proper services to your customers before and after, because sometimes what happen, a customer is not satisfied with the services or maybe with the quality of the product, and we don't reach he is not able to reach out to us, and that is the reason he's choosing our competitors for the second time. So you need to understand कि आप proper अगर services provide करते हैं, if you take proper feedback and if you improve in the second part, then it gives you a good reputation, which is possible through digital marketing because you can reach out to your customer easily by using digital marketing tools. Now, the fourth thing which we talk about is earning trust from your audience. Now, it is related to the previous point which I was telling you, that is creating your own reputation. But when we talk about trust, now when we are making our website, when we are making our social media handles, we write about our company, we describe about our company, and sometimes we give different advertisements. So what we want our customer, अगर हम कोई कस्टमर है, अगर हम किसी ब्रांड के अक्रॉस आते हैं, किसी प्रोडक्ट के बारे में हमें पता पड़ता है, व्हेन वी गो एंड सर्च अबाउट दैट प्रोडक्ट ऑनलाइन, वी एक्सपेक्ट कि हमें सेम इंफॉर्मेशन ऑनलाइन मिले, बट समटाइम्स सम पीपल फेल प्रोवाइडिंग इट. वो ऑफलाइन मार्केटिंग बहुत अच्छी कर लेते हैं, बट ऑनलाइन द सेम information is not theirs. This is the reason the audience cannot develop the trust. Audience trust develop कर नहीं पाती है, and that is the reason they switch to any other product or to any other brand. So you need to understand कि आप अगर कोई ad run कर रहे हैं या कोई campaigns कर रहे हैं, so every single day you need to update it. You need to keep appearing, you need to keep sending emails to your customers so that they will be aware about the thing that you're still alive, and like other people, those who are using your product, they are giving good reviews, good testimonials. So you need to understand कि अगर आप अपने अपने फीडबैक कलेक्ट कर कर, सर्वेस करके, टेस्टिमोनियल कर कर, अगर आप अपने गूगल माई बिजनेस में ऐड करते हो या सोशल मीडिया चैनल्स पे उस चीज़ को अपडेट करते हो, तो इट ब्रिंग्स अ सेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी टू योर कस्टमर्स, and which is something which plays a very vital role, because if I'll see someone else commenting really good about the product, I'll definitely go and choose and buy that product. Now, the next thing is generating better revenue. Now, this is a common sense thing. Like if somebody who is just doing a offline selling, and in comparison to the another person who is doing online as well as offline selling, then that person, the one who is doing online as well as offline, is going to get more revenues as comparison to the one who is doing only offline. Because when we go online, there are certain restrictions जो हम क्रॉस कर सकते हैं. Like the most important restriction is the geographically restriction. We can reach out to many people we can show about your product. In case if we are conducting any event, तो हम अगर उस चीज़ को online promote करते हैं, then we get better revenues, then we get better response of online. So if you are doing digital marketing, if you are bringing your business online and doing it in a proper way, then you can generate better revenues. The next point is cost effective strategies. Obviously, it was silent in all my points that it is a cost effective strategy. I was not talking about it, yeah, but it was there somewhere. Because अगर हम ऑनलाइन मार्केटिंग कर रहे हैं, अगर हम प्रिसाइज वे में कर रहे हैं, देन हमारा जो एडवर्टीजमेंट है वो कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव रहेगा. वो जितना हम उस पर पैसा डाल रहे हैं उससे ज़्यादा हमें उसका रिस्पॉन्स मिल रहा है. अगर मैं इसको कनेक्ट करती हूँ स्मॉल बिजनेस, मिड साइज बिजनेस या स्मॉल बिजनेस ओनर्स से, so they can use automation tools. There are certain automation tools for digital marketing jiske basis pe they can use those tools, and they can do the digital marketing instead of hiring a team of experts. So basically this is a very cost effective strategy कि आप ऑनलाइन ऑटोमेशन यूज कर कर अपना डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर सकते हो इंस्टेड ऑफ हायरिंग अ टीम ऑफ एक्सपर्ट्स एंड वर्किंग फॉर यू. The next thing, the next important point is reaching out to mobile customers. As nowadays, agar main abhi bolu to most of the people, those who are listening to my webinar, or maybe those who are regularly using using the internet, they are mostly using it from their smartphone because it is easy. We know it. Like अगर हम देखेंगे, अगर हम कोई ad run कर रहे हैं या कोई campaign run कर रहे हैं, whatever digital marketing we are doing depending upon our product, अगर हम उसे mobile friendly बनाते हैं, then it will be easy for us to reach more number of people. Because अगर वो mobile पर जा रहा है, then it can reach to random people. Maybe वो हमारा customer हो and maybe वो हमारा ad देख के customer बन जाए. So basically you need to understand कि आपके advertisement mobile friendly भी होने चाहिए. So whenever you're planning a campaign, you need to put this thing in mind कि वो mobile friendly हो, कि वो ad mobile पे भी उसी तरीके से दिखे जिस तरीके से आपके laptop या computer पे दिख रहा है. Now, the next and the last most important thing is let your audience take desired action. Now, the viewers and the participants, everybody is doing digital marketing somehow. हर किसी को digital marketing का knowledge है, and now it is a very common term used everywhere. But certain times it happens कि people are doing digital marketing but they are not getting a response जैसा उन्हें मिलना चाहिए, because they don't describe the call to action. समटाइम्स हमारे पास में एडवर्टीजमेंट आता है, अगर उस पर प्रॉपर कॉल टू एक्शन नहीं लिखा हो, देन वी डोंट नो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू आफ्टर लुकिंग एट द एडवर्टीजमेंट. So this is something very important. अगर if you are running any advertisement, you need to define your call to action कि वो ad देखने के बाद में the customer क्या कर सकता है, वो किस तरीके से हमें reach out कर सकता है. So you need to understand कि call to action is a very important thing which is a part of digital marketing campaigns. That if you have not defined your call to action, I'm not just only talking about the campaigns. अगर हम general post भी कर रहे हैं social media पे, or maybe if you are writing something on your website and the call to action is not defined, then you won't be getting any outcome out of that. You won't be getting, if you are running a YouTube channel and you're not talking about to subscribe that video, nobody is going to subscribe it. So you need to understand कि आपको call to action उस पे proper तरीके से display करना है. Now, at the end, when I wrap up my session of talking about the importance of digital marketing, so the one thing I wanted to say, if you are using proper techniques, proper tools, and proper form of digital marketing platforms, like how you can grow, it will really help all the businesses, whether it is a small scale business or a large scale business, to grow more on the digital platforms. Uske liye, if you want, you can get the training for yourself, how you can do digital marketing for yourself, or maybe you can hire a good agency. And we from Promote Cell, we do both the things. If you want to get training, we provide you training, as well as we help you in growing your business digitally. So thank you everyone for listening me.
Thank you, Vinal, for sharing that phenomenal your experience and your knowledge with everybody on the call. I'll just open the forum up for people to ask questions. So feel free to ask questions. Most of the people who are on the Zoom call, they are all business owners. So we can keep it as an open discussion wherein people can ask their questions, and we can try to answer as many questions as possible in the time limit. And just feel free to unmute yourself and ask a question. I know some of the questions which have been asked till the time people figure out where the unmute button is on the Zoom call. Um, I know some people have recently asked me that I have got a great product, which is primarily hand sanitizer or basically a sanitization solution. How can I sell it or how can I promote it? This is one of the common questions which is being asked nowadays because people are coming up with products and they want to start selling them. The main thing is how and where should you promote it, and most importantly, what kind of mediums should you use to start promoting your products. So Vinal, do you want to talk about those things as to how and where people can start with doing their marketing?
Yes, definitely. I want to talk about it. It totally depends on the status what they are right now. If they doesn't exist online, they need to move online. They need to create their social media platforms, and they need to understand the target audience. If they are coming up with the sanitization thing, then they need to understand who is going to be the target audience and where their target audience will be exactly. Because there are so many social media platforms, it can be Facebook, it can be Instagram, it can be LinkedIn, it can be Twitter. But all the social media platforms are having certain number of users. So basically, you don't find a user who is more active on LinkedIn will be more active on Facebook. It always doesn't happen like that. So you need to understand the target audience platform, and in that way you can focus on that platform, and then in that way you can promote. Because nowadays, when we talk about social media platform, WhatsApp plays a very important role into that. If we talk about all these platform, India comes under the top three countries using all the social media platforms, including WhatsApp. So you need to understand, even you can do the marketing on WhatsApp, but there is a way of doing that.
Absolutely correct, Vino. I know we have been promoting a lot of business into people who have got into clothing industry. So people who are into manufacturing of garments and also into sales and wholesale of garments. And we have got a lot of clients who are doing that, and we are working with them in promoting their garments and their clothing range online. Especially due to this pandemic, people, the customers are very reluctant in going out into a shop, and in the old traditional way of shoppings are all gone. Nowadays, if somebody wants to buy a dress, they would just go online, they will look for the dress, they would prefer to see how the dress looks um on yourself and also on maybe a dummy, but they would like to see a video of somebody wearing the dress and maybe how does the fall comes of that dress. So those things makes a huge difference that a lot of customers don't even know how to promote their products. And that's exactly where we help to customer in promoting in the right area. uh, Soumya, if you have a question, please feel free to unmute yourself and definitely ask the question.
Thank you, Nadik sir. Thank you, Vinod. Hi, this is Gaurav. I've got a question here actually. This is more regarding general practice. So let's say I've started a business, right? And I'm now focusing on quality or like the product quality. So how should I take this approach as a digital marketing in the digital marketing world? Should I more focus on the product quality and then couple of other things which will help me in increasing my customer base, or should I first primarily put the focus on digital marketing and then come later on my product quality, etc. The reason why I'm asking is like I'm let's assume I'm a single owner, or maybe I have just a very limited resource available with me. I don't have that much finance available with me, or maybe I don't have the big team, so I need to do myself everything. So what would be your recommendation in these kind of scenarios?
Absolutely, Gaurav. So the thing is, Promote Sales being a digital marketing company, and we have been working with a lot of clients in selling your products. So essentially helping you in promoting the products. So we can work you as an extended marketing team so that you can focus on your business and creating the products and basically fulfilling and supplying them. and we can help you on the digital marketing front. So that can be as an additional resources that you're adding. Another way that we are promoting now is that if somebody is hungry, instead of giving that person food, because if I give them the food, they will be able to eat only for one day. But instead of that, if I teach them how to cook, then they can feed themselves for life. And that's the concept which we are bringing to digital marketing. That yes, we can help you and we can do digital marketing for you, but along with that, we are actually teaching you how to do digital marketing so that you don't have to rely upon us or any another marketing company, and you can do it yourself. And that's the very important thing. And we have been doing these kind of courses already in London. The last batch, which finished on 29th of August, we have got phenomenal results. Companies which didn't even existed online, within 3 weeks of proper digital marketing, we could get them on the first page of Google search result. And I'm talking about clothing company, I'm talking about tech startups, I'm talking about the companies which have been already doing offline sales on Flipkart and Amazon kind of places. And we have helped them to create an online presence and basically establish a whole brand for them. And within 3 weeks, we were able to, with the right strategy, we were able to get them on the first page of Google search result. And as you know, Google is the main place where people go and search for any product, anything. So we promote people. To answer your question, Gaurav, since you are a small firm which have got limited resources or number of people and limited on the budget, we definitely recommend you to work with Promote Sales and to get your digital marketing started with a proper strategy. And along with that, for you to learn as well, it could be you or it could be anybody in your family or it could be one of your staff. And we can train them on how to do digital marketing. Did that answer your question, Gaurav?
Yeah, mostly, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Any question? Soumya has asked a question as to how exactly do you think we can promote a luxury product? Would it be a good idea to create a website for a luxury product? Now, that is a very good question, Soumya. And if you look around the way you shop yourself, creating a website is nowadays the last thing which we promote when we're doing any kind of work, when you're trying to sell a product. If you're trying to sell a Lamborghini, the car, you are not the customer is not going to go on a website to do research on Lamborghini, right? It's a luxury product. Same thing is with a couple of other products. Website is probably the last place where the customers go, and the only reason they go to the website is to basically get customer sales or maybe get some technical details about the product. But that is quite late. Digital marketing is more on the front end. That's where you are actually entering into the person's phone, either through YouTube advertisements or sending a message straight into the person's devices, which could be a phone, it could be their TV. So right now, everybody is pretty much have got an iPad or a TV there where they watch a lot of videos, and we help you to penetrate into that medium which the customer is actually using. And that's where we start selling the luxury product. Websites are definitely a very good tool to have, but they are not the most important tool. I hope that answered your question, Soumya. Thank you. Anybody else? Any another question? I know a lot of people are there. You can chat, you can just type the question as Soumya did, or you can just unmute yourself as Gaurav did and ask a question. I know we have got a couple of large business owners in the conference call as well. The owner of Indore Law College, Akshay Bum, is also on the call. Sorry, I'm not able to say the names of everybody, but I know we have got very, very renowned people on the call right now, and I would like you to speak some words because Promote Sales is just getting launched in India, but we've got experience for many years now. I've got a question from Dr. K regarding how can we apply this to medical practice. So what kind of medical practice exactly are you asking about? Is it selling medical equipment or the services? If it is to do with, say, a doctor's practice, then definitely digital marketing can help a doctor's practice a lot. The way we have seen it is, if you are like looking for a name, a good name doctor, say, if I'm looking for a cancer specialist to do some work for me, right now, the only place where people go and look for that information is from their friends and relatives, right? Or maybe a hospital which has got a very good name. In comparison to that, a lot of people get to see a lot of messages coming on their WhatsApp or the kind of social media where the doctors, renowned doctors, they start posting about their practices and how they are doing um, something successfully they have done. Say an example would be how to do preventive, what kind of preventive actions you can take for COVID-19. So the more you share out as an information, that more information we can help to promote your services. I hope the question was more about the service side of the medical practice. And if it is for the medical products, we have been already helping a lot of people, a lot of customers, especially we have got a customer base who have got mobile X-ray machines, which are like just 3 to 4 lakh rupees setup, 4 lakh rupees mobile X-ray, which they are using due to pandemic into remote locations, which can be mounted onto a truck, and basically the truck or basically the bus can go to a location and they can perform the x-rays right then and there. And we are working with that company on doing their marketing. So yes, we have got experience in both medical, uh, selling the products, and also the services sector. Do we have any more question right now? But otherwise, Promote Sales is definitely available to answer any questions. I know Veenal has been in touch with most of you personally, and she would be happy to answer those questions anytime. Uh, Another question which I've received from Soumya is, as you said, through digital marketing, we can actually contact with possible clients and create sales. How do you think YouTube can help in promoting a product? So YouTube is the most useful medium right now that we are using to promote products. And if you have been watching YouTube videos, maybe on your phone or your iPad or any kind of devices, you might be seeing a lot of adverts coming in the middle, which actually talk about the adverts are actually talking about giving you exactly product details of what I think somebody's playing around. Arnav Vora is playing around with the screen. Thanks. That's fine. So coming back to YouTube is the most important medium through which we are doing a lot of marketing nowadays. And you must be already seeing YouTube adverts coming in. And that is basically for the products, also for things like even the biggest brand in outside the market right now, everybody is doing marketing on YouTube. So definitely YouTube is the most important mechanism. I've got another question which has come from Akshay Khabia. That is, how can an organization measure their social media marketing success when they collaborate with a company like yours? Now, that's the most important factor when you are actually dealing with a company, digital marketing company. You want to know how good the digital marketing is working. So what we do with any organization that we work with, the first day when we sit down with you, we first of all create a benchmark as to what is your current digital marketing presence, where exactly you are standing online, how are your competitors doing online. We create that as a base. And then from that point onwards, when we are working with our clients, we work on a weekly progress. So on a every week basis, week by week basis, we'll look at how digital marketing is impacting how much traffic we are driving to either your websites or maybe your social media platform. We are working with a couple of companies for whom we help on sales. And for few people, few of the companies, we actually work on a commission basis as well. So that will be as good as you have a product, you are already doing the sales, and we can help you in generating more sales. So when the more sales comes in, we are able to track exactly from which medium, from which digital platform those customers are coming in, and we can showcase it back to you on a weekly progress, how much effective it is being shown. So recently we have been doing a lot of promotions, and we have got a tracking tool which can exactly tell which platform. Say the customers are coming from WhatsApp, few of the customers are coming from Instagram, there's barely any customer for that particular company coming from Twitter, which helps us in refocusing for the next weeks. That's exactly how Promotesal is strategizing its digital marketing so that we are able to focus in one sector, and we are able to, based upon the analytics received back, we are able to refocus the next week's efforts to go better towards the customer and to reach the customer in a better way. We run a lot of analytics behind it. So if somebody is watching a video, we do analytics exactly to understand how many seconds of the video they have seen before they moved on to the next video, or did they actually click on any of the link in the YouTube video, or if they are looking at an Instagram post, when they looked at your story, did they actually move on to the next area, did they click on something, or did they go back to reread the story? So we run a lot of analytics in the background when we are helping our clients and customers in doing their digital marketing. I hope that answered your question, Ashay. Sure, Ashay, you can ask another question. In between, if anybody else has got any question, we'll be welcome. They're welcome to ask that question, or we will be happy to answer those questions at a later point as well on a one-to-one basis. We are starting a course from tomorrow, especially for people who are in India. And this is in collaboration with Nallets in UK. And that course is going to teach you over the next 6 weeks duration on how to do digital marketing across all social media platforms, all major social media platforms. And the reason it is kept as a 6 weeks course, because when you learn something, you have to go back and apply it straight into your business. And the best part about this course is, if you are a business owner or if you have got an idea about a business, within 6 weeks, you can see the results coming back in the form of revenue. In, in terms of money coming into your bank account, within 6 weeks, you should be able to see the results of the course and how you are applying those courses, the learnings of those courses. So that is the most important part about this digital marketing course that we are running. That is to help you learn and implement it immediately into your business idea or into your current product that you're trying to sell. So we already crossed 30 minutes of the scheduled call that we were looking at. Maybe we can take last two questions and close the call. And after that, if anybody has got any other question, you can feel free to reach us. One of the question that Asha has just asked is, how can we convince elder people for getting their business collaborate with digital marketing company? As here in India, there are many business owners who aren't much aware of it because they haven't used such technology. So can you give a light on this point? So I'll give you a very simple example. A lot of business owners, even Ratan Tata or Dhirubhai Ambani, they are older now. I would say they are not very old, but they are still our business owners. And the same thing happens with any traditional businesses in India. They are pretty much owned, and most of the strategies are currently created by the elderly generation. And rightly so, because they have got the experience of so many years in that industry, in that particular product. they can literally tell you within seconds what will work and what will not. The thing is, due to pandemic, they have realized themselves that the traditional methods of sales and promotion does not work anymore that effectively. I'll give you a simple example. Say if you have got a clothing shop, or maybe if you've got a jewelry shop, and till last year, your complete sales was dependent upon customers walking into your store and looking at the jewelry, trying it out on their selves, and seeing how beautiful they look. If they like it and they like the quality of that particular product, then they go ahead and buy it. Now, due to pandemic, you can see a lot of sales, especially of jewelry and luxury items, that has gone down substantially. And the reason for that is the sellers are still trying to sell through their shops. What they need to understand and learn is that internationally things have moved on. And now the sellers of De Beers, which are diamond manufacturers, and also take a simple example of Swarovski, which are more into fine cut glasses, and they sell everything online nowadays. Every product that they are trying to sell has got a lot of pictures professionally taken from professional photographers, and also videos of their products taken by on the people, on customers who are wearing those products. And that makes it easy for the customers to see and give a feeling of how that product will look like on them. Take another example. Through Nalits, we are working as a technology company, and we help the customer create augmented reality solutions. What does that mean? You can select a necklace on the website, and you can use your phone to look at yourself in a camera, and the necklace will be on your neck, and you can virtually see on the phone, like the way you've got Instagram and TikTok, you have got various filters you can apply actually a proper jewelry filter on yourself and see how the jewelry is going to look on you, and you can buy the product. So these technology solutions we bring in for our customers, and through Promote Sales, we can come up with all of these ideas and strategies. We work with you and your company to formalize the right method of doing the promotion. I hope that answered your question, Ashay, and definitely I'll be happy to answer more questions into that particular area at a later point. So does anybody else has got any other question before we close this call? And I know Veena is going to catch up with all of you offline later to basically get your feedback. And this is a great opportunity for you if you are interested in learning how digital marketing works, or if you know somebody else who might be interested in learning. Sorry, I think Pratik, you have unmuted. Do you want to ask any question, Pratik? Okay. So, sorry, I was saying that this is a great opportunity for anybody whom you know or who would like to learn digital marketing, because digital marketing is a career in itself. Right now, everything in India and across the globe is being sold through digital marketing. So if somebody who wants to build a career into digital marketing, this is the most phenomenal way of learning by doing things practically. And that's exactly what we are promoting right now. So if you know somebody, maybe your family members, maybe a kid in your family, in the previous batch we had kids who are 14-year-old as well, and they had business ideas wherein they wanted to sell some things online, and we helped them get their business started just from the idea state to building a complete brand for them, and now that brand is actually in the business. So there's no minimum age of learning something new, especially in this COVID situation. We have all learned how to learn things online. I think we can take one last question that's coming from Nivedita. Please feel free to type your question or unmute yourself and ask it.
Hello, I'm Mukesh Kothari from Man's
Yes,
Lab
Vivek.
World. I have a question. I deal in laboratory chemicals which are being used by students for physics, chemistry, biology, biotechnology, and engineering. How can you help me out? As you know, due to this pandemic, maximum schools and colleges are not working on virtually actually, and they are expected to reopen from 21st of September. Hello.
Absolutely correct. Yep. So if I understand your question, your primary customers are schools, not actually the students, because schools are the ones which buy the products. Is that correct?
Yeah, right.
Right. So the main customer base that you have got is the schools, and what we need to understand is how can we help the schools to restart their chemistry and physics labs once the schools start opening up. I know practicals is a bit of a tricky area to do things virtually.
Yeah.
We have got, if you look at it right now, the way Oxford University has done. I'll give you an example from UK because I'm based in UK, and I'll give you an example how Oxford is doing it. They have converted one of their major lab, which is primarily into research, and they do a lot of cancer research and other research. And I know few fellows who are working in the cancer research field. What they've done is they've converted one of their lab into complete robotic lab, wherein
Okay.
the whole lab is actually run by the robots, and the students control what the robots are putting in and how much quantity and everything. So pretty much the students have been running their research remotely just by having robots in there. Of course, in India, for every small school, that is not a feasible solution, but there are definitely other things which can be done while while the schools are still planning to reopen. So it will be more of a discussion back to the schools. If you think of it, where do the schools go back and look for um, the, the sources of getting this material? Because that is exactly what we need to influence. It's not about we need to teach the students to create a high tech lab. That's not the purpose. The schools will still have to run the chemistry labs wherein they have to teach them how to mix the chemicals to their students. But they will be doing it probably from next year when the schools students start coming in, when there is social distancing in the lab and the labs are quite secured enough. Maybe there will be shields in the between, and at that point the school will still need all the chemicals and all the equipments to to be basically replenished. And what we need to do is we need to hit the right digital marketing medium to reach the purchaser or whoever has got the purchasing authority in the school. We just have to reach that person through the digital medium, so that when they go back and look for the doing their research, if they are looking for a specific chemical, say hydrochloric acid, then we show up as your lab or you as a supplier to them, and they get to see your details on the first page, and they get to buy the products from you, because at the end of the day they are the ones whom we are marketing to. It's not the school owner, it's not the students, it's the person who has got purchasing authority inside the school, and that's where we need to penetrate into.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah. I
we are
really
close to
agree with
45
you.
minutes. Yeah, sorry, we are close to 45 minutes now, and um, I know the webinar was scheduled for 30 minutes. Um, any another question? Anybody? I know Monica has got a question regarding how to basically grow her online business on as an online education sector, and for that, I would say that's the best area right now, which has got the maximum growth. That's online education. We have been working in partnership with a lot of online education companies, and basically helping them in promoting and doing all the marketing online. And the best part about online education is previously you were quite restricted to the area where you live, and based upon the area you can only promote to that particular schools and colleges in that particular area. But instead, now you can reach out to global students and they can all be your customers. So you don't have to be limited to just one particular city where you live in. And a prime example of that will be we have recently been working with one of the companies that is India First Robotics, which is a Pune based company. And they have approached us and we have been working with them in allowing the customers from UK, so students who are at the age of 10 to 16-year-old UK based students, to be able to access their courses from India, and everything is being delivered online. So we have been working with them on to their digital marketing strategy as well. And if you look at their starting point, they had just one website. That was their starting point. And now we have got them on all the social media platforms. We have actually got them a lot of customers as well from UK. And we have shown them how to do this part on themselves. And after 4 weeks of working with them, now pretty much they are doing all of the digital marketing themselves because they have learned how to do it. And we have been teaching them. And once you reach a particular level, then we can actually help you in doing running all of your digital marketing campaigns as well. With that, we can probably close the call. I'll hand it over back to Veenal for any closing remarks, especially for the course that she's starting on 14th. And thank you very much for joining in, everybody. Back to you, Veenal.
Thank you. So it was great seeing you all in this webinar and getting so many questions and answering the questions. We are here for you. You can reach out to me at my social media handle, or else I'll provide my contact details in my Facebook account. You can reach out to me over there. We'll be very happy to help you in future. The course is starting from tomorrow. So whoever is interested or maybe know somebody who's interested to learn the course, you can reach out to me for registering for that course.